Hello everybody and welcome back to Robert's Reviews. Today is Friday and I apologize because I didn't release any new releases last Friday. Now let me explain. I was really busy. I was getting my driver's license, which I did pass. I had to buy a car, and I was also packing for my trip to Florida, which is why I didn't release anything on Wednesday when Loki came out. So there's a whole lot of circumstances, so I apologize. But we are back and I am ready to talk about all the new releases that came out recently. I'm only going to do 3 videos right now, but later on I should have some more for what came out today. But for now, we're going to catch up a little bit on what we missed, starting with A Quiet Place Part 2. A Quiet Place Part 2 was released in 2021, and it was written and directed by John Krasinski, who helmed the first film. And I do apologize because I didn't release my review for Quiet Place Part 1 yet. I have watched it. I watched it many times. I love this movie. And for those of you who are curious when my review for that will come out, it will come out in a very long time. It comes out on September 16th. So it was a request, actually, so it is there, and it will come out. But I am starting with Part 2 because it did just come out, and I did just watch it. And I watched this in theaters, which is the only way you can watch it right now. And I watched it in Florida with my grandparents and my sister. And, sorry, it's really early. Let me tell you, this movie is damn near perfect. This movie, I literally was on the edge of my seat the entire time I watched this film. There was not one moment that was, like, relaxing. There was one scene in particular that I didn't really care for, and to be honest with you, that is the scene where the Emmett finally gets to the island, and there's no spoilers here, but he finally gets to the island and he's talking to the people. And that's like a 10-minute scene, and I felt like it could have been shorter, especially considering we don't really get a whole lot of character development in terms of their characters there. I feel like we didn't really need that. I guess I kind of understand, but I can't really spoil why I think I understand it. But I think I do. I don't know for sure, but I think I understand why they did it. That was like really the only time during the movie that I thought it was slow and not entertaining. And that was for like 5 minutes. And honestly, every movie's got a couple minutes where it's like, slow. The entire, and I mean every other second of this film is so teeming with energy that it's just like in yourself. It's like, if you know science, right, there's potential energy, right, which is how much energy is stored in an object that can be used to, move or something, right? That is this movie. This movie is just a ball of potential energy, and honestly, it blew my freaking mind how good it was. There was one thing in the beginning of the film that I was confused about a little bit, which, it's only a slight spoiler, but, like, it happens in the first 2 minutes of the film. John Krasinski, who is in the film for the first, 10 minutes, and he was fan-freaking-tastic for those 10 minutes. I mean, he just screamed dad. He was awesome. But he's in the grocery store, right, on the floor, right, because the weird, scary creatures have just landed. And he's on the floor with his kid, and this other guy's praying, right? And then Krasinski proceeds to go over to him and tell him to be quiet, which is fine and all, but he doesn't know that they're affected by sound yet. And while I understand that it's general rules to be quiet when you don't know what's going on, right? But he was quietly praying. If it was any normal person outside, they wouldn't have heard it. So I don't really think that Krasinski's character here would have been able to, understand these creatures that fast. And again, that was a really quick little nitpick thing, not a huge deal, but I am curious as to why they did that. And again, it's probably for the reason that I just stated, but still, I am a little concerned. Let's talk about some of the amazing performances here, starting with Emily Blunt as Evelyn. So she plays the mom again, and she's so good here. Another fantastic turn here. I mean, she's so good. And she really is able in this one to show compassion, right? Because the kids are slightly older. They're not older in the movie. The movie, they're literally a day older than they were before. But the actors are older, and you can tell. And it feels like there's more of a bond there, probably because they've already worked together for an entire movie. And the motherly instinct in that just felt so much stronger that it really was even more believable than her previous performance, which I honestly didn't think could happen. But I do have to say it was not the best performance of the film, because the best performance of the film goes to Millicent Simmonds as Reagan. Oh my goodness. So she's actually like deaf and hard of hearing and stuff. And she is in the movie as well. And she is so amazing here. I didn't give a brief synopsis of the film, but essentially what happens is she has this idea that she can go to the radio station and use the weird frequency thing that they used in the first film on the whole world, and therefore kill all of the aliens. I will not spoil the ending. But she was really solid in this film. Like, really, really good. Here's the thing. I don't know if she can do other films. I haven't, Googled her. I don't know, if she's been in other films already or not. But, she's deaf. I mean, that sucks. Imagine having such raw talent, right? She is such a good actress, and she can't go out and do this all the time. It's rough. I'm not crying. I'm just really tired. I honestly am really impressed with her talent, and I hope that there are opportunities for her elsewhere to continue her work. I really do, because she is really, really fantastic here. Overall, this movie is worth the watch in a movie theater. I think this movie will be good in other places that are not movie theaters, but I don't think it'll be as good as if you go to the movie theater. But I really, really love this film. I personally think it's a little bit better than the first film, which I thought was impossible. So I'm going to go ahead and give A Quiet Place Part 2 an A+. This is so far my favorite movie of the year, which is crazy. Because I've watched a lot of new movies and new releases and stuff. But it really is worth a watch, and I recommend watching it. Coming out very shortly, I have The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, which was supposed to come out last week, so I apologize for that, and my Loki Episode 1 thoughts. Later on tonight, I will have In the Heights. I actually have tickets to see that tonight at 8 o'clock in a movie theater, so I'm excited about that. There should be a review coming out before that, but no promises. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please consider subscribing, because once we get to 150 subscribers, I'm going to dress up like Spider-Man and go to Walmart. So that'd be a huge, huge help if you guys could subscribe, so I could punish myself. But thank you guys so much, and as always, keep watching movies and television, stay educated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.